Hi there. Here's a quick little video on how to add a team in Microsoft Teams. I'm going to be doing this from the web browser for this video. You can also, of course, use the installed app on your computer, and the process is identical, just sometimes things are in a slightly different place. So what I've done is I've opened up my browser and I've gone to teams.com. You can search Microsoft Teams. You can make yourself a bookmark any way to get there. Then you're going to have to make sure that you sign in. When you sign in, if you're like me, you may have more than one account that you could use to sign in. For all your Great Plains College stuff, make sure that you're using your greatplains.ca email and your password that you use when you log into your email or your any other Microsoft or Moodle. So I'm going to hit sign in, and you can stay signed in if you want. I don't because of how many different accounts and different things I'm doing during the day. If you're working from the web, you're going to get this pop-up that says, hey, why don't you have the app? If you're on a Chromebook or if you're somewhere else, not a Windows product, obviously you're using the web app instead. So that's what this demo is about. And underneath that, I hit use the web app instead. So this is taking me straight into my Teams. On the left-hand side, you should see little tabs that are options of activity, chat, Teams, and so on down the side. Calendar is probably the one I use the most. Anytime I'm setting up a meeting with someone, I do it from my calendar, but that's personal preference. And today what we're going to look at is adding a team. When you go into the Teams tab, you should see all of the tabs that you are a part of, either as an administrator, as a teacher, or as a student. So there are mine. And when I want to make a new one, at the top right, I see Join or Create Team, and I click there. Now, this is the same spot that your students would go if they want to join your class and you've given them a course code. I'm looking to create a team this time though, so I'm going to hit Create Team, and I'm given choices again. It's just a class I'm making, and I'm going to make up a name for my class, and I'm going to say Next. The next thing I'm going to be looking at, or what it's going to prompt me to do, is to add people to my team. Your team is where the group are going to get together, typically for the videos, possibly to get handouts, and depending how you are using Teams. Here is where, though, you're going to add your teachers and your students. If you are the only teacher, you're already in there because you've created it. But if there are other teachers to add, you just start typing their name in the search box, and it's going to bring up a list of every user in our organization that matches that. And then you just pick them and you hit add. I'm not actually going to hit add here because Kim doesn't need to be in this pretend course, but that's how you'd add a teacher. There's also a students option there, and the process is exactly the same there as well. That you start typing a name and it's going to go find them. You select them and you hit add, and that person is now a student in the course. Yes, you want to be careful whether you add them as students or teachers, because what they're allowed to do within the team is different depending which they fall under. Once you're done, and I'm going to hit skip right now because I don't really want to add people in this pretend course, you would get continue instead of skip. And there you have it. Your team is created and it's good to go. If you want to see the people that you have in it, on the left, you're going to see channels. Channels are like little groups inside of your team. Lots of instructors use channels like chapter 1, chapter 2, or by topic, or by discussions, or it all depends how you want to organize things. But if you want to see who you have in it, beside the title of your course, find these three dots, and under there you can do all sorts of things. One of them is manage your team. And when you open it, you're going to see members. The first thing people do is panic because they only see the teacher. This is the members and guests down here. You're going to hit that down arrow, and any students you've added will appear here as well. And it's as simple as that, and you'll have everybody in and good to go. This is also where you go to add a member if you've missed someone or someone's been added to your class later. If you want to remove someone, yeah, and I can't because I didn't put anybody in. There will be three dots to remove a member as well, or you can open them up, I believe, and remove them. But there it is. That's how you create a team and you're good to go. At the top left is all teams. If you hit that, you're going to get back to seeing all of them. And here's the one I just made. If I realize, oh, I screwed up, I don't want that, three dots, delete the team. It's going to double check that you're sure. And I say, yes, I am, delete. And away it goes, and it's gone. That's all there is to managing in terms of creating teams, adding members, or deleting them.